Tim, Elliot, hi. My name is Dennis Davila from Puerto Rico. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks for joining us.
Congratulations. Thank you for your time. Congratulations on the series. I mean, what, guys? You did that. It's amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, Tim, the series explores, this unpredictable nature of policy. And how do you and Elliot decide which type of calls and challenges to highlight?
So that's a great question. A lot of that came from our research. It was really research intensive project that we were in and out of police cars for dozens of times doing ride-alongs. The cast did them, the producers, directors. And to answer your question, I would say about 90 to 95% of the calls you see in the show are calls that we experienced on our ride-alongs or were told about from the officers we were with. So yeah, we got a lot from experiencing it firsthand.
That's great. That's great, because that's like the original thing, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Elliot, the dynamic between Harmon and Diaz is central to the series. What inspired you to focus on this generational contrast in law enforcement?
Yeah, so for us, from day one, the idea of putting two folks of different generations who don't know each other in a car and spend 10 plus hours a day, 5 days plus a week together was really interesting. And I think we take a lot of pride in how much you can learn about these characters when you watch the series without ever going home with them. You only meet them on the job, but you don't know you do know what they do day to day, but you really know who they are as well. So that was always the entry point, and we felt like the dynamic between a trainee and a rookie officer set us up to really explore these characters in an interesting way.
Yeah, and it's great because you got us to meet them, right? To know them in their personal way, even though they have a badge in every single time, So that's good. Team, the cinema vertier style adds a new raw realism to the show, which, by the way, I love it. It reminded me to The Office sometime, those
Nice.
camera shots. That was great. What were some of the challenges or highlights of integrating this approach into production?
Challenges, body cam is just that lens takes in everything. And so, it's going to take in catering and background and the trailers off to the side. So we learned that, well into maybe by the third or fourth season that we were capturing everything. I'm sorry, episode. Thank you. So when we got into the editing bay, we would see that, we were limited in terms of where the camera could go that wouldn't capture things we didn't want it to capture. So that was incredibly challenging, and we're still figuring it out.
Yeah, I think that the benefits are the level of immersion. I think that there's no more relatable of a lens today than the cell phone.
Yeah.
Body cam, dash cam. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say body cam, dash cam footage. You see it now on the internet. You see it on the news. All of these found footage mediums are a much more immersive lens to look at a fictional story through, with our goal being to make the viewer feel like they're with these characters along for the ride. Definitely. And you guys did, because it felt personal, it felt real. It's like we are there, people are filming it. In the first seconds of the series, everybody just stays there and films with the iPhones and everything.
Yeah, we wanted the audience to feel firsthand what it's like being a police officer stepping onto the street.
That's great. My final question, Elliot, with such a morally complex story, what do you guys hope, the viewers take away from On Call?
I don't think that we're trying to message a point of view so much as set the table for conversation. So to sort of answer your question, my fondest hope is that if there's 2, 3, 4 people watching it together, they can all take away different things. And there can be a conversation afterwards about how they see something that was portrayed versus how the other sees it. So I don't think we've ever been huge on theme or messaging. we really just want to set the table for folks to have their own opinion.
Yeah, we
Perfect.
would always say it's not pro-police, it's not anti-police, it's pro-character, and the characters happen to be cops.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you guys so much. My time
Thank
is
you,
up.
sir.
I
Thank
wish
you.
you well.
Nice to
and
meet you.
Really nice to meet you. Really looking forward to your next project.
Appreciate you. Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Take care.